I just have a few more comments on English pronouns, all right, because they're problematic. In theory, you can use all the pronouns. Right? So forget about all the rules. You can do everything if it's for a purpose. Okay, so this is again from the book I'm writing now, and I just found that I do some weird things. Now, we saw, that's okay. And that we here is definitely you and me together. We saw back in 5 pages ago, we saw this, and that's okay. And then I'm doing, the main problem is a whole lot of, now this is very colloquial. I've introduced some colloquial language here, which perhaps you may not do. You might want to say many different ways. And then I've gone, if you look closely at the other kind, you also find, and now I'm using the second person and I'm talking to a reader and saying, hey, reader, go and look at that closely. Go and get some examples for yourself. Why do I do that? Well, it's supposed to be a course book for use in class. And so, I do want to get the reader involved. In strict academic English of the most formal kind, I think I would not do that. I would say many, and I might even say if one looks, or close inspection, substantivization, and I would get rid of that second. But I just want to point out that if you want to make your prose lively and engaging, hey, use all the resources that the language gives you. Now, for what's important about pronouns in English. The dominant masculine is a problem in many languages. So in Spanish and Catalan, it concerns everything. It concerns the endings of adjectives and nouns for a start. Okay, and basically them, and the pronouns as well. In English, it's only in the pronouns. So perhaps 50 years ago, we would have written, every writer has his preferred language. And we would have assumed that his is a masculine representing all other genders. Okay, and that was the assumption, but it was the dominant masculine. And this is ideologically unacceptable in our day and age. So we do get sentences like this. Every writer has his/her preferred language. He/she, or S. Oh, how do you do it? S/she, yeah, there are many ways of doing it. Like in Spanish, there are many ways of doing this, and you get this for whole sentences for a whole book. It becomes really, really pesado, yeah, it's a drag. Look, in English, there is this beautiful little bit of grammar called the singular they, and it solves that problem in English always, always. Every writer has their preferred language. I've got rid of it. Their replaces his. We don't know if the writer is masculine or feminine or anything in between. They are aware that they will leave that language, right? I don't know what the sentence is about, but anyway, you can use that they, which looks like a plural, you can use it as a singular pronoun in English. Please do so instead of doing this stuff up here, or instead of using the dominant masculine. If you don't believe me, please go to that universal source of truth, Wikipedia, where you find singular they. And I point out, it's been part of the English language since the 14th century. Okay, so it's nothing new. They do say that it was looked on badly and not considered academic, but by 2020, most style guides accepted the singular they. Boom, boom. Use it, please. It's a wonderful, wonderful solution to a very important and thorny problem.